I'm Daz Smith, and I want to take you through the setup of this project. As a remote viewer, we all have these targets we want to work, but because we work totally blind to the targets, we can't pick our own targets. So over the last 3 years, I've compiled a list of 86 and growing targets that I've always wanted to see work, or I've always wanted to work on myself. So I approached the CV team to do these projects where I would swap roles with Dennis, and Dennis would become a remote viewer for a day and work on the project, and I would be the project manager. Now, the target we chose is completely blind. The remote viewers had no information whatsoever what this target was about, and all I did was I gave them the code number that you know for this target. They then worked on paper, and after they worked on paper to a certain degree, I gave them an email that said, okay, you have enough data now, please take your best data to whiteboard and show us what you got.
The Skinwalker Ranch is an area in eastern Utah known as a hotbed of paranormal activity, including UFO sightings, mysterious orbs of light, cattle mutilations, and the appearance of a bizarre creature with glowing eyes. The property is the subject of a popular History Channel show titled The Secret of Skinwalker Ranch. In one well-publicised incident, surveillance cameras capture video evidence of what appears to be a UFO. We tasked this sighting as a blind target to the remote viewers, and they were given only a randomly generated series of numbers and letters. Was there really something in the sky above the ranch? Was it a physical object? What was it? Without seeing the video, with no knowledge of the target, and under completely blind protocol, this is what the remote viewers perceived.
I get a shape here that looks like a UFO type shape. It's my second capture. Third visual ideogram. Again, I'm seeing this shape curved. There might be something else going on there. That's my third capture. Non-surface structure. Go on to a S2 here. Two 4031121. Visual recall. Shape here. Sounds. Whirring. Temperature. It's warm. Hot. Okay, I see a person. Life form. Sounds. Like talking. Like hair gel. Someone who would put gel in their hair. Warm. Like fabric texture there. So we got this air thing in the air. There's a life somewhere involved here. Structure, life. I had some land there. Like dusty particulate, dusty, something there, life. Yeah, so We're gonna look at this. We're gonna look at these gestalts here. See what we can get. Land 1. See what we get here. L-A-N-D. Okay, this is a hilly area on the sides. Kind of tapers down here. Tapers down, then there's more of a flattened area here. Hilly, craggy, bumpy. Should put some color on this. Marker here. This is I'm coloring this orange, but it's more of a ochre brownish color here. Tannish yellow color. Craggy, bumpy. There. You see that? And my sense here is like off limits. Off limits. Like no trespass. No trespass would be allowed here. Craggy, bumpy, dry. Sense of like secret, something secret or hidden here. Hidden. And I get the sense of like maybe underground or underground, hidden, hidden somewhere here. Maybe covered up or buried even. At some points it might be covered or buried. That's the sense I get. Yeah, like almost like a base or something here. So it has like a Area 51 Groom Lake kind of feel here, pretty barren land here, but I get the sense that there's something here. And I get the word abandoned. Abandoned. So, don't know how that ties in. So we're gonna look at this some more. Here, this might be where I drew before, but there's a hill, there's a craggy, bumpy, hilly area like this, and then there's somewhere here there's like an opening. Somewhere there, and I get a sense of like a release hatch. Release hatch. Like this opens up, and I see there's something that comes out of here. I see it fly out, and at other times I see something come back in here. So there's like a hidden entryway or something like that. Hidden entry there. And this feels like top secret. Okay. Top secret. So there might be like a storage facility, something like that, in this mountain, in this area, somewhere in this, on the land associated with this target. Yeah, I got like transport. Yeah, all that kind of stuff. Off limits transport. So yeah, somewhere at this target there's like a hidden entry, like a release hatch that feels hidden to me. Possibly buried or covered up at certain points. The land that I drew, the craggy, bumpy land that felt off limits. I get the sense that someone might be spying on this. Like there might be satellite imagery or some kind of spying happened here. Yeah, satellite imagery spying. Reconnaissance. Recon. So maybe that has to do with why we're looking at this area. Okay, this is a curve feature, like that. It has a movement to it. I see this like bobbing up and down. So this like bobs up and down in the air. And the sense I get here is like a sighting. Communicate. It's fast. Like this thing is like whoosh, this thing would go by you. And yeah, I get the probe is artificial on this. Artificial. Like feels foreign. Foreign. Like I'm gonna have to say like UAP stroke UFO type thing here. Like trajectory. I get the word like wave guide. Infrared beam, like an infrared beam. Tracking, so someone might be tracking this. It's like hypersonic. And I get the word like trespass. And I hear someone say like incoming flight log or something like that. Something about a flight log. Yeah. Incursion. And it's fast. Like it just zips by. That that thing there. Yeah, so what I'm seeing there for the air is a structure there. Like that. And then there's something to do with the underside of this. Like I get it's like a bright light coming from under here. And I get the sense of it, it's like being followed. Being followed. Silicone. Deuterium. Deuterium. Again, the sense of top secret. Top secret. The propulsion. Yeah, it feels exotic. Non-conventional technology. Non-conventional technology. It's swift. Again, like trespass. So this maybe goes where it's not supposed to go. Am I drawing that right? It's like it kind of loops back in here. It's like an underbelly to that. Some more on the structure, the non-surface structure. I see it. There's structures here. Some kind of structures down here. And there's an interaction between the structure and the UAP type thing here. I get like an energy like this. There is an energy here. Very bright. And the sense I get here is like transmit. I get the word halo. Distort, almost like fry or distort something. I get the word molecular reconfigure. Yeah, the structure, energetic interaction with some structures that feel more land-based. Is it government property? Maybe. You know, like those stories of like a UFO, like disabling a nuclear weapon or something like that. see it move from spot to spot. Like, I get a sense like it does something here, and then it goes somewhere else. It does something, then it goes somewhere else, and it does more. So it's not. It doesn't feel like a one time or one location thing. This may happen in different areas. I get like transmit, warning, warning transmission, something like that. This is the land. When this thing takes off, or lifts off, it creates like almost like a bit of a whirlwind. Like there's dust gets kicked up. It kicks up dust, and the sense here is like, I have to say it's like a levitation or anti-gravity type effect here. Does feel like a vortexual type effect that happens here when this thing it kicks up dust when it does that. A sense of like maglev is the word that comes to mind. Levitation or maglev. So maybe we can get some more on this. It is a technology, and the sense I get here is like exotic. I get this follow stroke chase. I keep getting this. Being followed or chased.
Okay, here's the target ID 0202-MW01. That's an interesting target ID. You can feel that's a good one. Okay, here we go. My first visual on this one is actually quite stark and powerful to me. It's sky. It's in the sky, and I would need to draw white and clouds, but it's a vast expanse. And there's a cloud here. But inside of it, almost as if I had see through the clouds or X-ray vision, there's this point, a small thing in the distance, probably disc-shaped. Okay? It's this little thing. And when I perceive it, it has a density, a gravity, a power. It's a very strong pull. It's like immense energy focused on a pinpoint precision. So this thing has a gravity of all its own, or it can overcome gravity. It can generate gravity that is greater than the gravity of all this below it. It does that by focusing, by like a lens, but not exactly a lens, but the concept of a lens that takes energy from all around and focuses it and what's the word I want? Amplifies it. It amplifies all this energy. It has a frequency to it that there's a frequency that's important. So if it harmonizes with the right frequency, it can make things repel. It has a repelling force, like putting two the same poles of magnets together. They won't go together. It has that kind of feel to it. So gravity, magnetism, electromagnetic stuff, just a harnessing and focusing of great energy. Like if you weren't careful with this, you could put out a pulse that would cause an earthquake. It would open the earth. It would crack the earth, literally. And the way this works, this is, oh man. Okay, it's a cat and mouse game. This knows it's being watched by them and it doesn't care. Maybe even putting on a demonstration, and these guys seem to know that, okay, they know we're watching it, and they're like going, oh wow, look at that, and taking data and recording this.
Impression of this target. So I'm looking down. There's something down here, like that, but I'm looking at it from here. Like that. I'm looking down, and I'm in this flying machine here. So my perspective in here, coming across this plane, is from inside of the cockpit of this device, and I'm coming in with a slight tilt. I can see there's something sticking up here. I can see the topography of the land. And I'm coming in like I'm coming in for a look. Like I'm coming in for a look, and I can see this. I can see this thing. And I'm looking at it. And then level off. And fly. This thing, from my view, inside the cockpit is like this. And I'm looking through this window, and I see this thing here from my left. Here. inside of this kind of cockpit. Shape kind of reminds me of that. And I do get the idea like a black diamond or something diamond shaped, or that could just be the cockpit, but kind of like a stealth bomber. Like a stealth bomber kind of a thing. But the cockpit, inside the cockpit, all right. Okay. So I got this here. What's interesting, inside the cockpit, it's like smooth. It's smooth. It's smooth in there. It's like no moving parts, like a regular plane would have. This is like it's smooth. It's smooth in here. I don't understand that. But the idea here is that it's solid, like a solid state. Solid state meaning no moving parts. Flying above and looking down from above, like a that's a diamond shape. That's kind of, I don't know about the, I don't feel the diamond shape, more I mean, I'm getting kind of the idea of something kind of like that, but I'm getting reminded of the Phoenix lights because of this shape here. That reminds me of the Phoenix lights. It's more like that. Well, nodding. More like that. How did I do that? Kind of a wide kind of a thing here. Kind of like a kite. Kind of like a kite. Let's a strange kind of solid. A strange kind of solid. Like solid state and the very quiet, very quiet because of this solid state mechanics. No moving parts. No moving parts. A solid state. I don't like this. I do like that and that. It's more like this here. Like a black diamond. A strange kind of solid, and the idea here, this is for lack of a better term, like an intelligent matter, like the object was poured into shape rather than built. Like instead of being built with all these parts, it's like it was poured into its shape. Kind of pointy, like a pointy. Front. Diagonal like that? Then what? It goes here. But this kind of pointed front like a jet or something like that. Like a jet. Like if I'm looking out, if I'm here, it kind of looks like that. I'm looking down the nose here. Down the nose. It's kind of big. Looking at it from this perspective here, it's kind of big, but from my perspective inside, flying this thing, man. It's quiet and it's solid. I gotta remove myself from this perspective. And observe who actually is flying. So So removing myself from this perspective, who actually is flying this? Who is flying this?
Each ring wobbling. This also feels electrified, arcing, static sounds, movement of energetics. AOL of a signal. It's like this is expanding, whatever this is. It's like these waves, these arcs come out, but then I feel maybe they're going. It's like these complex rings. Rotational. Sphere. Rotational sphere. Energetics. And it feels like as this moves, it's pushing outward energetically on whatever this is. And it's almost like it's a stabilizer. Let's put stabilizer here. Energetic stabilizer, where it creates tension or friction. It's pushing outwards on whatever this is. I don't know that this is moving. I have rotational sphere, but I just feel like even energetics coming off of this, even if this is, like this might be a top view of this. So maybe if we look at it from another angle, maybe. I just feel this outward movement of energetics pushing outwards. It's like a structure moving through space and time. Memorial. Moving through space and time. That's significant. Moving through space and time.
This is the best visual yet. And no way with a magic marker, a dry erase, can I draw this properly. But I'm flying over rural land. Green fields, some browns. I mean, there's a number of different colors. There's some roadways, but it seems mostly rural. I don't see a major city, but it's a beautiful sight. And where I projected myself to see this is from inside this craft. So this is what they're seeing, but it doesn't feel like it's on a screen. It feels more immersive, like if the skin of a certain portion of the craft could become a screen, or just like it's not there, or what this felt like is when you have a good quality version of Google Earth on a good screen and you can kind of fly. And so overlaid would be, and I can't read them and recognize the letters, but you know, coordinates and navigation stuff. And so you're able to see this as a 3D reality, like a heads-up display that you don't have to put any visor. It's just the surface of the inside of the craft becomes this, and it's like let me see if you can zoom in. They can see exactly what they need to see, and it's real time with data overlaid over it.
I see these three things connected like this. And the sense I get here is like something to do with the propulsion. Something to do with the drive shaft. Drive shaft propulsion. There's an alignment sense of like, I don't know what this means, phosphorines, the jet stream, phosphorines, jet stream, propulsion, sense of like levitation, or like a magnetic type effect. And these are like bonded. This feels bonded together. So that might be a part of the technology there. I'm not sure, because I don't know how this is connected or associated, but I see these, and it might have something to do with molecular. So maybe that's a molecule or something like that. Thought I'd get that out.
Traditional rocket engines. This is not a rocket engine. This has no propellant, no chemical thrust. But as we know chemical thrust, so you have a rocket engine here with fuel and oxidizer, and there's a reaction, a combustion that takes place with the fuel and the oxidizer, and then there's a very careful formula of the it gets narrower. Is that like the Bernoulli effect? There's a physics effect where this combustion goes through the nozzle and then it comes out with tremendous force. That's not what this is using, but it's kind of using the same thing with a different type of energy, an energy that it can draw from and then kind of compress and focus, like there would be not physical gimbals, but things that can take this energy, rotate it, merge it, and focus it, and it will allow this to like hop from here to there and hop from here to there and skip or repel things. Very interesting craft. No.
I don't even want to go here. I really don't want to go here. But I don't even really want to go here, but I don't really want to go here, but this is what I'm seeing. A little bit better than I thought it would. This is from the cockpit. From the cockpit view. Man, I don't even want to go there, but that's what I'm perceiving. Well, I don't even want to go there. Don't want to go there. All right, I'll go there. Try to render this as good as I can. I don't have my rulers and stuff. It's kind of dark in here. Oh man. All right. What else? What else? There is there is the perception of symbols. Symbols. I do get this shape here. Some curved as well. Diamond. Black diamond. What else in this symbol? What would the symbols what would they represent? What would these symbols represent? What would they represent? What would they represent? idea of like a league. I don't know how to spell that. I don't know how to spell league. I can't spell right now. But like a league, or like a team. A team, or squadron. That's more like it. Even the team idea is more like squadron ID, like a squadron identification. And identification. And also on this, like there's like kind of a cracklingness, like or like a sizzle sound up close. Almost like a radioactive or something like that. But an identification, even like a strange number. Like a strange number with a different symbol. Like a 3, but some different symbol for it. This could reference either third or a squad of 3. That's what that could be as well. Interesting, I feel no weapons there. Like it's not used for that. It's like or at least maybe none that I can describe. Interesting. All right. The feeling here is of an advanced human, like an advanced human, gives me the idea of a type of time travel. Again, is that where I want to go? But the feeling here is like an advanced human. Advanced human? A human now. It feels human. Is there a feeling of time travel? Does not feel. That does not feel is the case. Not time travel. Advanced human. Not, if it's not time travel, then what are they doing there? I'm getting like crazy ideas here, like some type of holographic image, but not. It's more like the question is, what are they doing there, and how? I don't know, but the time travel idea does not resonate with how, if this is an advanced human, or a human, a type of human, might not be, might. Don't even want to go here. Of a partially synthetic human. A partially synthetic human. Why would they be there? Why? Reason for being there? Question mark? Could be. Could be accidental. They could be accidental. They could be there by mistake. Other than mistake, why might they be there? Showing up and showing up. If it's not a mistake, then it's not a mistake, and it's not. Well, hang on. Time travel. By the definition of how I understand it, does not appear to resonate mistake or accidental partial resonance, partially resonates. Why else would they be there other than scouting, scouting exploring, could be exploring, which could fall under any of those guys. That could fall under any of those other ones. Exploring. But advanced type of synthetic human. Synthetic human.
Okay, here I don't see a person here, but I see, like a general, I don't know, I'm not too familiar with the military ranks and stuff like that, but, there's a certain level that you reach where you'd be wearing like a tie and like a green, almost like a suit. Like, I see a green suit. Not what the guys on the battlefield would be wearing. This is like a nice, it's got like, the little badges on it. There'll be the tie right there, the tie. And it would come down like this. A nice coat, green coat, badges and medals of honor and stuff like that, the little tags and stuff on there. Someone who wears this, someone who wears one of these, and I got the colors here. This would be green, right? It wouldn't be this dark, it wouldn't be this bright, but green suit. Nice green army or military type attire there. With the little badges and stuff like that. Probably got something on the shoulder there too. But yeah, something that a high-rank military type official would make. And the sense I get here is like Commander-in-Chief. Commander-Chief. Commander-in-Chief. It's like a leader. Foreign relations. To do with foreign relations. Protection. The sense I get here is like like a 5-star general. Like a 5-star general. Like, that's the feel of this person. They feel decorated, accomplished. Like a vet. A vet. You call this person a vet. And I get the sense of like a parlay or a deal. Parlay stroke deal. Like some kind of deal is struck, a parlay. And I saw a guy with his hand out before in a sense of a deal, so I don't know if this is him or if this is someone he's making a deal with, but military involved here, military people, highly decorated, high rank type person.
This is a briefing. This is much like what I'm doing here. There's a man in an official capacity with a lot of knowledge. He's pointing to a presentation on a screen, probably a depiction of that object that I just saw with a tremendous energy. These people are listening. This is a highly classified briefing. You'd have to have some important credentials and clearances to get in on this. One of the Rumsfeld, Donald Rumsfeld knew about this. I don't know if he was here at this time, but he was at a level where he knew about this. So this is something that would be involved. Rummy would be military-industrial complex type of thing. And here's my last bit of data. I was in S5 ERV and I saw this thing slowly float from left to right across the sky, and then suddenly a blue beam snapped on, just boom. It was silent, and I got a feeling that this was witnessed by a small group of people, and they were very stunned. They were speechless, sense of wonder, and there was some pact made about this.
Now you've seen the data, you've seen what the feedback was. What do you think? What do you think the remote viewing team encountered when they looked at this target? Now, I personally went into this with no presupposed ideas of what they would find on this. I had seen the TV series, I watched them more diligently, and I had read several books on this area as well. And recently we've had an influx of new data with freedom of information documents that have also shown some of the research that's gone on at Skinwalker Ranch. It's totally unique, it's very paranormal, very esoteric. But I think the remote viewing data that the team got was absolutely amazing. It nailed the target completely. It nailed some of the elements that have been detailed in the books, the TV series, over 3 series now, documentaries, and much more. Of course, it doesn't answer any questions, it kind of leaves us with more questions. But I really do feel that they nailed this target, the unidentified in the sky, absolutely. What worries me, and maybe some concern in the future, is some of the energies, the frequencies, and some of the details they picked up. They were really in depth, and it would probably need a bigger study to look at and get more detail on this. But fantastic job, I'm very pleased. The team did well as always, you know, amazing remote viewing, and I hope you like it as well. So please, please give us your responses, you know, give us your comments, let us know your feedback on what you thought that the removers got, and if we were accurate, or if you have any theories on this as well, because no one knows what's going on to this day. It's a very strange place to go, very strange place to remote view. Ask the remote viewers, I'm sure they'll tell you.